And Chris Ockley here at Town and Country, Missouri in St. Louis County at Maryville University with Casey Berberich, the Maryville University junior and Lebanon, Illinois, Lebanon High School grad and standout multi-eventer on the track and field team. Talk to me, you're headed to conference this afternoon to Indianapolis for the Indoor Conference GLVC meet, and you're wearing a special shirt, and you guys will be wearing some special uniforms for assistant coach in honor of Berry Ford's wife, Rosalyn. Tell me how this came up. I know she's been battling cancer for a while, and tell me what brought up this initiative to kind of honor her and support her and show her your love and support this weekend.
Sure. Well, I think it's unfortunately pretty safe to say that most of us know family members or friends that have been affected by cancer, and breast cancer in particular. We love Coach Ford. I've had the opportunity to go to church and out to lunch with Mrs. Ford. She's a lovely woman, fantastic, so energetic, loves life. And when we found out that she was battling breast cancer, we really wanted to honor her and support her the best that we could. So we bounced around ideas. Are we gonna wear something pink? Are we gonna have ribbons? Are we gonna have bows? How can we incorporate something super special to honor her and just fully support her in a way that we could publicly if she was comfortable with it?
Sure.
So we asked Coach Ford, we asked his wife if we could come up with ideas, and it pretty much came into the shirts that you see right here. We also have a black version. And then for conference, we have 2 different uniforms, same logo on the front, but singlets, black and white. So that's how we will honor her. And then her initials are in the bottom corner right here, RF. So we've been thinking about her, we love her, and we're always here to support her.
Obviously, well, in my strong opinion, and I'm not afraid to, loudly voice that running cross-country, track and field are the most social support the sports where you're able to build relationships the most and meet and connect with people and like I said, interact with people and kind of build lifelong relationships. What's this aspect of track and field and this outreach is obviously a good example of that. Tell me how your response was. If you brought this up to the rest of the coaching staff and your teammates, what was the response? Did everybody jump on board immediately?
It was so positive immediately. I mean, the ideas were flying. What can we do? How quick can we do it? What are they okay with?
Sure.
What can our budget allow?
Right.
We wanted it to be a bonding as well for the rest of the team, something to bring us together. Because track can be a very separated sport because there's so many different events.
Sure.
Everyone is good at something,
right,
but we're not good at everything.
Right.
And we wanted this to be something that we could come together collectively, mold, form as a team, and just get stronger together.
And have you seen any other reactions or anything else come from this where your teammates have really grown together, or anybody else jump up and be more proactive and any responses or just seeing it in practice, people jump on board for any type of support of each other and Coach Ford and his wife Rosalyn?
Right. I think that we have bonded a lot more as a team, like especially since the beginning. And then I know conference is a huge deal, but then when you think of when you're running not only for yourself, not only for your university, your family, what you believe in, but now we have her initials on our uniform.
Sure.
And we're running for something now bigger than what we normally would run for.
Right.
So it can take a little bit of the pressure off because you think of what's really important, like your family and your loved ones. In the end, track and field is just a sport, but it's our platform to be able to support her through our sport.
Sure. And when you hit the track in Indianapolis on Saturday and Sunday, you think it'll be pretty special when you put on those uniforms?
I think so for sure, and I think that it's really going to raise awareness. Hopefully other teams, they're going to notice.
Sure. And
hopefully they ask, and we will be able to tell her story, and hopefully we can have dialogue between different teams about, hey, we're always here to support.
Sure.
Big collective, it's just a sport, but we're all in it together in the end.
And as Rosalyn fights this battle with cancer, what are some of your favorite attributes about her and what makes her such a special person?
She has such a positive attitude. She's a godly woman. She just has the best inspirational. She's called us, we've talked to her on the phone. She's always worried about us when we should be, thinking about her. So she's so selfless. She's ready to take it on. We're so proud of her, and she's a really strong woman.
And as you will compete in the heptathlon or the pentathlon and a bunch of other open events and maybe a relay here or there this weekend, obviously you've got to focus and focus on your steps and wait for that gun, and there's so much concentration that goes into it. But do you think you'll find yourself not only as you put the uniform on, but throughout the meet, and as you look around and see your teammates and see the special uniforms, thinking about her and wanting to compete extra, give you that extra strength and extra motivation to run that much faster, jump that much farther, that much higher?
I think for sure, putting on the uniform, even just putting on the shirt, I feel a great sense of peace, and I hope that everyone can just use this opportunity to remember that we're all out here to get better, we're all out here to support, and in the end, it is just a sport, and hopefully just complete peace and fun washes over us.
Sure. And let's talk about you a little bit more now. Where did this aspect of your just being outgoing and wanting to support and publicly support somebody that you've gotten to know, where does that background come from, that personality and that motivation come from?
Well, my mother actually battled breast cancer when I was in junior high, and she chose to keep it very internal. She didn't tell a lot of people.
Sure.
And she excuse me, she never gave herself that opportunity to have that public support. And I think it would have made a big difference in her journey. So having the opportunity to do that, because I couldn't from my mom, is huge.
Right.
Yeah.